Hello everyone and welcome back to our Stonecraft Survival season. Here we are, season 3. We're also playing Hardcore, episode 13. It's quite an intro I have to do now, but nonetheless, episode 13, season number 3. Now, today's an important one because we've made a discovery at the end of the last episode where we realized it's kind of odd, isn't it? No animals around here. Well, that's because we're on the wrong biome. This whole biome here is ocean, or so you can see biome, it says Minecraft Ocean. So this thinks it's the middle of the ocean. The map, I don't think was programmed, at least this part of the map, was not programmed to spawn animals. That part of the map was, because it was the original island built for this map. This was just an add-on island that you're not actually supposed to start on, and you're not actually supposed to spawn animals on at all. Thus, solves our conundrum. Why are we not spawning animals? It's because it's impossible to do so on an ocean biome. The animals of cows, horses, pigs, all the good stuff, they can't spawn on this grass. Impossible. If we could grass this whole island, it wouldn't make a difference. They would not spawn. So, that's a good thing and a bad thing. Obviously, it kind of sucks. However, now that we know that is a problem, we can actually fix it. All we need to do is build a small wooden bridge across the island. Light it up, so no animals will spawn. Basically, a 1x1 block bridge. I mean, we don't have to do that, but I feel like it just makes travel a little bit easier. We could use the boat, but again, we're going to be boating back and forth quite a lot. I just feel the best way to do it is just have a bridge. It could even be made out of cobblestone. The only reason is just I don't want to do that is because it would kind of look a bit cruddy to do that. So I'm not going to do that. But I am going to use wood instead. And basically, we are going to build a bridge regardless. So we were always going to do this anyway. But I thought, why not just make a small bridge, basically like this. Skyblock style, if you will. Good throwback there. Bridge across to the other island and start work on the dirt on that side over there. Now, obviously, we are traveling to an island that we, in theory, shouldn't have access to. So, we will have some sort of rules, I guess, in place. Mainly just to make sure that, like, we don't... The main thing is we are going to be only doing this for dirt. I will say that. That's pretty much the only restriction I have over there. Not that it matters too much, because it's not a hard cap on, like, us being locked out of the island. I just thought it was a good idea to have done 10 challenges on this island and then, you know, transfer across after that. But again, the only reason I'm doing this today and now is because animals would change the game for us. And I feel like it's a massive restriction not having them as it is. As I've accidentally picked up some leaves. So, I don't need to continue with that restriction if it's not necessary. At least in some degree or another. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're just going to go across, use it for putting the dirt down, and then we can come back. Because I actually presume by running around on this island, we could actually spawn stuff on that island. When we're underground, when we're wherever, we could actually just coincidentally be in range of the spawning radar for animals on that island. Just by running around here. And so that is basically what we're going to be doing today. To just ensure that if animals can spawn on that island, that we give ourselves a chance for that to occur. The best chance as possible, or as good a chance as possible, would be really good. Because this is something that we're going to need long-term on this map, is we're going to need animals. It would be a game changer if we could get them. Especially, we're talking cows, pigs, even chickens, anything at all would be a massive game changer for us. Oh, I've already lost a wood block. Come back for it. Okay, how long to go? Not far now. Should get there with what we've got. Pretty much. Pretty much. Which is good. There we go. Okay, brilliant. Put this down. And here we are. Just a little quick glance around. On a brand new island. Of course, only here to mainly spawn animals, but hey, still nonetheless, new island. Had I known that restriction was in place, I probably would have let us start on this island. And if I'm being honest, I probably will, if we end up doing another season, start on the original island again anyway. But for the sake of this season, it makes a lot of sense to just basically build this bridge so that we can always come back if we need to. And focus our future grass on that side. And trying to bring animals. Because that's really what the grass was about for me. Was bringing animals to the map. Does that mean I'm not going to grass this whole area? No, I definitely will. It just means that the focus will shift to this, from this island to that island. Because the reward is much sweeter. And much more important to spawn animals on that island than on this island. Which is, even if I grass the whole place, will not spawn animals. If I had world editing capabilities, I would edit the world, but I don't. So, and you can technically set the biome using a command, but it's only in 1.19 that is unlocked. I'm currently playing on 1.17.1, and I will upgrade the map in the future, but for now, that's just going to mean that we can only spawn animals on that island, not this one, which is okay. I'm glad I found out about that sooner rather than later, because it would have been rather awkward if I did not find that out until, or who knows how long, a long time, as opposed to just a long time. I'm glad I questioned the fact that there was no animals spawning, and didn't just take that as gospel, basically. Right. We do have dirt in the bank. We'll use 3 stacks. Why not? I think that's a good start. The only thing we've just got to be careful of is time management over there, because we don't have a bed. But I tell you what, this island, regardless, is looking really good. Got lots of grass on it already. Lots of torches down. It's feeling a lot like a normal Minecraft map should at this stage, where it's like, actually, even if it was night, we'd still get monsters spawning here and, you know, still semi-close, but it wouldn't actually be the end of the world. Most of, a good chunk of the island doesn't have monsters spawning on it. That doesn't mean that, again, we won't get attacked, but it just means that we won't immediately get attacked within seconds of it turning night. We have places to go. Right, and brand new day. Day 64. Which is, of course, the maximum stack of blocks. Let's see what we can get into here. Oh, did that wood just... Oh, that wood, seriously? No, it didn't disappear. Okay. I was going to say, did it disappear as soon as I went into the water, like, to get it? It's 1 wood block. I shouldn't care, but I do. Okay, here we go. Now, the only thing is, we're quite lucky, actually, because we otherwise would have had to build a big dirt bridge from this island to this island if we didn't have grass already here. Thankfully, we do. So, we're just going to build, like, a bit of a dirt bridge here. There's a reason I'm not going to tamper too much with this patch of grass, which I will explain later. For now... Oh, this is not the pickaxe I want to use. Back to it. Back to work. But otherwise, we've got 4 real challenges to complete before we can relocate permanently, should we wish to this island. And that is slay zombies, creepers, skeletons, and reach this island, which is actually an achievement. Now, I'm not counting this. I want to, when I get here, build a proper 10x10 bridge that transcends... I don't know that's not how you say it. Transcend, that's the word I'm looking for. Transcends the ocean. It goes over the ocean, basically. Just like this. Probably in a more elegant manner if I can. Make it more, like, look proper. Of 10x10 of stone brick. So it's going to go up, and it's going to come this way, and it's going to come down. Like a proper bridge. To then let us reach this island. For good. So those are the 4 challenges we got. 3 of them are mob related. So we're going to spend a lot of time in the coming episodes, and as we have in the past episodes, kind of fishing, getting those mob drops put together, so that we can get to this island faster. There's a lot of good things on this island, from spawners to it's much bigger. There's a basic advantage. It is humongous when compared when you compare it to the other island that we're on at the moment. As you can see, this is just one hill of this island. Now that, mind you, that is a mountain, and that is on a different island. But still, this island is very, very vast. It has a lot of caves, a lot of spawners, a lot of crazy stuff on it. Okay, the dirt bridge has begun. Beautiful. Could even make it just ×2, just to get it really ready to go. There we go. So yes, it's going to be a lot of fishing, a lot of mob drops gathering for a little while. But once we get to this island, it's going to really open up for us. There's a lot of opportunity here that we haven't got on the other island. Not least of which is the ability to spawn animals. As you can see, Minecraft Plains is the biome here. So, horses, chickens, cows, pigs, all the good stuff can all spawn on this biome. Assuming it's grass, of course. You have to have grass blocks to do that. So on this patch of grass, and as soon as all of this is patches of grass, we can have lots of animals spawning. So, interesting dilemma as well at some point I've got to make on this map, because I have a slight confession to make. The map goals heavily revolves around the use of villages. And for the longest time I pondered where the villages could be. I was actually going to wait to discuss this, but I can discuss it now because it is actually relevant to why I'm kind of stretching this piece of grass out, the villagers were originally found under here. There's a chest under here that basically had the villager eggs in them. Now, because of that knowledge, and because I was using the villager eggs, or going to use the villager eggs in my original save of this map, since, as I mentioned before, it can no longer be downloaded publicly, I have the villager eggs in my base that I had on the far island. I never re-hid them, so I wonder if I should count the fact that I found them under here and just roll with it again and just say, you know, I have the villager eggs now. Because I know the original spot where they were hidden on the map. Or whether I should re-hide them and find them again. I don't know. I'm not too bothered either way by the villager eggs because of the alternative method which is possible on this map as well to get villagers, which is just through zombies. You can revive zombie villagers to real villagers. And then you can basically do that twice and then breed villagers that way. Like, it is possible to work your way around that fact. Like, I don't have to have the villager eggs like the map did say at the start. Or like the map did give at the start. I don't have to do that. That's not something I have to do. It is food for thought, but I'm not too worried about it, as I've said. If I don't get the villager eggs at all, I don't technically need them. And I'm not too bothered by the idea that I perhaps have to find them again on another part of the map. Because I have been tempted in the past, and I probably will do it in the future of this map, of actually giving this map to a friend and actually letting them hide a lot of my good stuff all around the map, wherever it is, you know, top of here, bottom of my own base, wherever, just completely out of sight, like I don't know where they are, and then finding them legitimately so that I can actually use them legitimately and not have this current sort of challenge dilemma where I'm picking which weapon to, you know, I want to get as a challenge reward when it's like, I need to make sure I get the balance right. When I don't have access to enchanting, etc. But, again, to be fair, there's a lot of other problems and other things that I need to worry about on this map, so I'm not too fussed by the idea that we have to wait to do the villager stuff. There's plenty of other goals that we've got on our mind right now that also need as much work. I am going to actually bring the bed across with me for now. I really want to put these 3 stacks down. If I can put the 3 stacks down, I feel like we've gone a long way to putting up a good front that lets us possibly spawn animals. Gives us the best chance to do that. I'm mainly worried by the idea, honestly, that perhaps I'm too far away, the island. That is something that is a slight, well, actually is a major concern of mine, but I am worried about it, and I'm also not at the same time, so we'll see. It's a valid concern, but given the fact that we're not going... Like, all I'm trying to do really here, if I'm honest, is just give myself a chance right now. So, I might spawn an animal here. Like, immediately. I might spawn nothing. But I want to give myself that chance of doing that. And if I just left it to be stone over here, then I wouldn't have given myself a chance. And therefore, you know, if you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So, I need to give myself a chance at actually getting these animals here. Even if they don't spawn, and I'm too far away, that's perfectly okay. I just want to make it so that if I do end up happening to be in range, that I've actually given myself a good shot at potentially spawning animals. While I complete the rest of the challenges moving forwards. So I've got 21 dirt left. I've given myself a good buffer zone here. Oh. Is this area down here? I think this... I think this area down here is actually, like, empty. So, like, bats and stuff are spawning in there. So, well, something's spawning on this island. Just make sure that animals could technically spawn on here. All right, another 21. So yeah, like, I'm not sure we need to chuck that much more dirt over here for the meantime, because we're obviously not technically in range for a lot of the time. But again, as I mentioned, it's just about giving myself a probability, a decent probability that if I'm in the area, that I could actually spawn animals, which would be game-changing. I was actually looking before at, like, the advancements on the map. There's a lot of interesting advancements that you can do. Like, and just, they're quite funny, I guess, more than anything else. I'd love to actually try and do them all. This is one that we were talking about for the zombies, or for the zombie villages. We can then cure them. Follow an Eye of Ender to the Ender Portal, which, honestly, I've never tried before. That is something to definitely try. Having said that, we also have the challenge for 16 Ender Pearls, so I probably won't try until that challenge is finished. But yes, into the End Portal, okay, assuming there is one on the map. I assume there is. Oh, give a pillager a taste of their own medicine. Interesting. Oh gosh, I don't think we're going to get that one on this map, personally. That might be a little hard, if not quite impossible, I might say. So we've got Nether advancements, which are... Goodness me, the Nether has changed a lot since I've been in there. This one we could do. Catch a fish without a fishing rod, so you do that in a bucket. Tame all cat variants. Well, I think I don't know if there even is a jungle biome on this map. I'd have to double check. Just boating around and see. But there's a lot of advancements like that, but then there's a lot of good ones that I think there are a lot of different layers, like, deeper than this that we haven't got to yet, and I'd be very interested in getting into in the future. I did also see, like, a lot about bees. So maybe we actually spawn a beehive, or I spawn myself a beehive on the map, and then therefore we can actually potentially do those challenges down the road. We'll just have to wait and see. For now, we've put a good amount of dirt down. That dirt is going to expand over time. It will actually be a good test to see if we actually do end up with, like it'll be interesting to see if that dirt does actually continue to grow, even though we're quite a good distance away from it. Like, are those chunks still loading while we're over here? Is, I guess, the good question. Lots of sugarcane now, so that's good. And otherwise, the next challenge is, yet again, I need to drop off this cobble, but head back, do some more fishing. There's a lot of good stuff to be had with fishing, and I've mentioned it many, many times before. We have got lily pads, which is something. About 2 or 3, I think. 2 so far. Not half bad. I need to put this bed back where it came from. I guess the dream would actually be to... Having thought only now about it, would be to actually, like, have it so that we don't have to sleep. Because we've been really we have been abusing that sleep mechanic a lot in this series so far. Perhaps we actually try and get to a point here where we actually decide enough is enough. And we try and actually never sleep. which will have complications, and probably good things happen. We haven't actually got, like, because we haven't gone through a whole night, we don't have Endermen everywhere, kind of hiding out and teleporting everywhere, because if we do have more Endermen spawn, for example, we actually get more of a shot to kill them. We can't kill them if they don't spawn. And it seems that we're not having any spawns underground spawning Endermen, because otherwise we would have seen random teleports of Endermen on the surface, I think. Teleporting up as they get bored down in the cave that they came from. So, once again, let's get back to charcoal. Let's put some more torches up, and let's see if we can actually light up a huge chunk of our island. Also, we kind of just need to keep collecting wood in general. It's not a bad thing to ever collect too much wood here, because we always seem to use it. We've got 10 saplings on us. Should just be trying to use them all. We also do have the bad omen as just a side thing. That's where you'll see that in the top right. We have that debuff. It doesn't affect us too much, because basically what it is when you kill the pillager boss, it basically gives you this debuff where if you walk towards a villager, it starts a raid. That's how you start villager raids. Now, because we obviously don't have villagers anywhere in sight, no raids have been started, and it will basically just wear off. I don't know how long it lasts. I can't remember. You can get rid of it with milk. Obviously, again, we don't have access to milk, so we're not going to be able to get rid of it. But you can get rid of it that way. But otherwise, I think it's just time. Basically, it's just like, I can't remember how long the debuff is, but it's a set amount of hours or something like that, and then it's gone. I also did forget about our apples goal, of course, which is still in play, very much so. We'd like to get to 64 apples as soon as possible to then give us a chance at the 64 golden apples one, which brings our gold supply into play. Okay, for now, let's see if we can get our charcoal going. Oh, look at that. We've got... Oh, look, and now it's sustaining itself. Beautiful. So, we're going to use all of this. Thank you. And I think the main problem we have with spawns is probably around here. Around the coastline. Quite close to base right now. Is probably where we have the most amount of worry. Yeah, down here especially. Yeah, look. All down here. Alright. That will help. Big time. Because if you did see a glance of my original island that I was on, not the one that we just touched, but the one that's at the very end where we get most of our treasures and whatnot from, we actually ended up, like, lighting pretty much the whole island up. To see a monster on that island was, like, you know, it was exceptionally rare because there was very few gaps that let monsters spawn on that island. Which also, of course, helped the mob drop. I guess the mob spawner, I guess is that what you call it? The mob drop place, anyway. Work even more efficient because nothing was spawning on the island. It was either in a cave or up there. Oh, I thought there was a chicken for a second. I don't know why. So, let me actually top up my arrow supply, because I did use a bunch of arrows for the pillagers when they spawned last. Good times that was. And get stuck back into some fishing again here. With our island cleaned out of trees. Got the dirt on the far... you know, on the main island. Oh, speaking of Enderman, there we go. All right, I need to actually hang on. This is important. Is this good enough crop? I guess technically. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, I put him in water. Okay. Okay. Oh. He's coming again. Oh my gosh, he's like slender. This is a bad spot. This is a terrible spot. I'm never choosing that spot again. Oh my goodness, that was a terrible spot. That was horrible. Why did I pick that spot? I had like one block of movement. If I move back, he can't attack me, and if I move forward, he hits me. Oh my goodness me. Okay, just never do that again. That was not a fight I want to repeat again. Probably why I died to an Enderman the first time. Terrible. So as you can see, I've got a dark patch here in the middle. I'm going to let it run night as long as I can and go from there. But you can see that dark patch of the air, all that half of the island is in darkness. Yep, see? These guys spawn. Technically, don't know why I'm worried about them, because yes, they'll come after me, but they can't get to me. Like, it's impossible. Like, I'm on an elevated block. They shouldn't worry me. Another lily pad. Look at that. Number 3. Goodness me. Level 30 again. Right, so let's grab this guy as well. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Pretty tanky, huh? Free mob drops. This is a free kill here. Look how many spiders there are. My goodness me. What I actually should be doing, if I'm smart, or I guess if I'm thinking, which I am. It's easy to say that, isn't it? Because I came up with the idea. Ooh, protection too. Was actually shoot the spiders and grab the mob drops. But having said that, actually, there's one caveat. I have to run over there and grab them because it will despawn. Yeah, not worth it. Nah, so my idea's a flunk again. Never mind. Not a problem. This is where, though, because I'm not sleeping, it's easier to sleep and just have no monsters, isn't it? Because I've decided not to sleep, the one bad thing about it is that, like, as you're walking around the island, there's no guarantee you don't just see a creeper that just randomly spawned, like, at the back of the island somewhere behind this pyramid, and I'm just walking and he just blows me up, basically. There's no guarantee that that isn't gonna happen. Look, I've got a fishing friend. He's just hanging out. I find it comical that you can actually, like, have pet, like, mobs, basically, because you can just name tag them. And they don't despawn. As long as they have a helmet, though. They have to be able to pick up items. Wonder if my friend here can pick up items. Only one way to find out. Give him something. What can I afford to lose? Oh, the stone axe. Nope. Useless. Oh, that actually half worked. I did not expect it was going to actually hook. So what are we looking at now for mob drops? Okay. Not bad. Well, at least I have company. Oh, skeleton about there is pretty bad, though. If he gets in line, do some damage. I haven't had a single enchantment book. I've had 3 lily pads, no books. There mustn't be a great chance for that. Oh, actually, I also have an achievement, having thought about it. You get an achievement if you hit a skeleton 50 meters or more away. Oh. No. Going for it. Yeah! Hang on. Trying to get the extra meterage. Yeah! I did it! How good! That's awesome. I actually did it. I fully did not expect that was far enough away. Oh boy! As if this couldn't get any tougher. Rain? Oh, how awesome. That was a good shot too. A few wayward ones, but you're going to get that with some sniping. Okay, let's try and retreat to an area where we can actually see what's going on. Oh, this guy's got an epic bow as well. Did he drop it? No. I'll take his arrows, though. Happily, thank you. That is awesome. We actually did it. So, advancements. Scroll to adventure. Here it is. Kill a skeleton from at least 50 meters away. Beautiful. I wonder how many meters it actually was. We could probably do some maths. It's probably close to 50, though. It wasn't exactly miles over. Fishing in the rain does get difficult, though, to see the little bobble. Oh, and I can't see the moon either. Yeah, because the rain disrupts the ability to see where you're at in the day or night. But what I was going to suggest for myself here is that as we close the end of today, actually start shooting some spiders, letting their drops hit the ground, and then going to pick them up once it's safe to do so. The only problem is that, see, if the mobs do have a helmet, they will not take damage from the rain. Well, actually, they won't anyway. They won't take damage from the sun, yeah. 4 lily pads! Unbelievable! Oh, gosh. Okay, now I've got to sleep. That could create lightning charge creepers and stuff. That would be dreadfully bad. Alright, now I've got to sleep. I'm breaking my rule here. Thunderstorms is the one time where it's like, nah, you've got to take those seriously. Because it will hit creepers and it will create problems. Nope, I've got to do it. Thunderstorms are a different beast. Oh, gosh. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Gosh. Yep, you're hard to hit. Okay. My gosh. That could have been bad. Oh, dear. Thank goodness nothing's around to really capitalize on these very small yet crazily silly errors I'm making. Right. Let's get amongst it. Okay, that didn't count as a kill. That didn't count as a kill. Oh, yes. Oh, look, he had some sort of invisibility on him at some stage. Okay, yes, thank you. Much needed. Okay, I'm just going to snipe this guy. Oh, he walked around the corner. You're kidding. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh. He jumps me so bad I swap my shield and my... Oh my gosh. I'm so screwed if I get into an actual fight. Oh, look at that. Iron that drops from a zombie. I was wondering when those guys are actually going to drop something good. Unbelievable. Hey, buddy. Okay, got him. Yeah. Kind of using all my good stuff here, but... Yes! Getting good reward for it, though. Good value for money. Well, value for... Well, it's not really money, but, you know, good value for kills. I don't know what I'm talking about. Good value, anyway. Worth it. Gosh, my inventory's full all of a sudden. Right, let's drop these off. What have we got? Nice. Well, that still counts. Yeah, so you can see that, like, the dirt hasn't moved on that side of the island because we haven't been on... What side of the island is that? It is... What direction? West. We haven't been on the west side of the island. So this is east, right? Yes. South, north. Okay. North, south. Or northeast. South, west. Cool. Good to know in the future. We haven't been on the western side of the island, so we haven't actually... Oh, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy. Hang on. Now, does he have the ability? I think the hopper just took it, right? Yeah. If you can get this guy to pick something up. We don't have a name tag, so that's the real issue, is that they can just despawn, I think. Yeah, don't have a name tag. He's also got like 2 health. Not that useful to us. Okay, keep fishing, I say. Let's actually check with these drops, though, where we sit now. Having said that, like, I keep worrying about using too many of my arrows. There's a couple of reasons why it doesn't matter. One is the fact that you can just get infinity as an enchantment on your bow eventually, and it will not matter. As soon as you get infinity, all you need is 1 arrow. You can just shoot arrows forever. It doesn't matter. And 2, because we still have, like, a stack, and it's not actually going down that fast. Right, so we have to collect 128 rotten flesh, which is closing in on halfway to the second stack. The bones, we need still another... We need to get 64 here, plus this 36 to get it. But we're nearly halfway on that second stack as well. Gunpowder's 12 away. So that's actually the furthest along. The spider challenge, even though we're not actually needing to do that if we don't want to, is 30 spider eyes. We're now a third of the way there. And 50 string, which is going to take a long time. Not going to lie about that one. But this is good. All our challenges, all our monster spawning ones, are getting progress. Which is very good to hear. I always worry that those guys have thorns, because that does damage back to you, but that's okay. Yep, so that guy gives us more arrows. So I shouldn't really be too worried about the arrow usage. I will actually just quickly patch up some of the dark spots that we did see in the island, where the monsters can spawn. I think they can spawn on about 8, I think. Anything that's kind of less than that would be good. Cool. That would just push them away a little bit and make it slightly safer at night. Cool. Continue onwards. Thank you. So, yeah, we're still actually quite a decent chunk away from where we want to be, because we're looking at about 30 bones at the moment. 12 for gunpowder, so that's really close for creepers. And still like another half a stack or something, or over half a stack for zombies. So not we're actually pretty close, but not too close. Not very close. It's like a decent chunk away. You know, maybe a solid like 70%. Like still 30 to go, but we're not like 5% to go. I actually don't remember what I also did with the temple. Because I know I redid the challenge. I must have redone the prize at the end. There was a big double chest at the end that had a prize in it. I don't remember what I actually put back in it, though. Even though I did that. It's been that long that I've genuinely forgotten. I do want to actually conquer that temple as well, but I just currently feel like I might need enchantments for that. I don't have any enchantments on my stuff. I just feel like I'm going in a little bit undercooked. Like, I probably could do it, but it's quite risky. And I don't know what the reward is at the end. I'm not sure it's worth risking my whole season or my whole progress in this so far. Can you do /played, actually? Is that a thing? No. I was going to see, like, how long we've been playing. I think it said 0.57 hours. Oh, sorry, 0.57 days, not 0.57 hours. So, I just wanted to see if you could quickly access it there, though. So 0.57 hours equates to... 57 hours, 57 days. Is like, I guess 13 hours played so far, which pretty much adds up an hour an episode. Give or take. Unbreaking 1, and we've already used a good amount of it. Ooh, that technically counts towards the challenge. I'm happy with that. Nice. Do I need the experience? No. Am I going to pass it up? At the same time? Nope. Definitely not. Yeah, so we're collecting arrows much faster than we're using them, to be fair. Puffer fish. But yeah, the animal drops not being a thing on this island is obviously, as mentioned before, a shame. Ooh, tropical fish. But that it's also increased my urgency to get to the next island or unlock the next island so that we can actually have a base over there. It doesn't have to be as good as this base. I haven't really decided which island I want to relocate forever. I don't even know if that's a thing. I might just kind of swap around as I feel. Probably that's exactly how I'll do it. Swap around as I feel. But I would like to establish a base on the next island, mainly because there's a lot to gain from that island with spawners, loot, dungeons, bigger caves, and again, main one, animal spawning on that island. So that would be something I'm very much trying to invest in. And as such, that's why I'm trying to push hard towards doing these challenges here on this island right now to let us get to the next island. Right, another night that we're not going to sleep for now. For better or for worse. Beautiful, look at that. I'd also like to see a carrot. from these zombies, mind you. I've killed a lot of zombies and no carrot or potato so far. Which I've got to say, I'm a little bit disappointed about. Now, I do see another Enderman. I do see what I want to do. I do want to do it. But I'm going to need a bit more protection than I did the first time. Right. Is this enough? If I can move the crafting table, yes. I wonder if that disrupts my sleep or not. Maybe just put that here. Sure. Alright, let's take him on. Is he mad? Yep, he's mad. Okay. Yep, he's mad. Okay. Hello, buddy. How you doing? You alright? Do you mind just grabbing me an ender pearl? Do you mind? Yes, thank you. Yes, that was worth it. Okay. Not too shabby. I didn't need to move the crafting table, really, but anyway. Ooh, creepers. Hey, guys. Oh, where have I... Whoa. Okay, so that's 10 to go for creepers. Oh my gosh! Look at that zombie! He is dicked out! Can I shoot him? Will that attract his attention? Oh! You know what that was? He's got thorns. So if you hit him, it does damage to you. Because I sniped him from a mile away and I took damage. That's crazy. Oh dear, I'm attracting all the zombies. But anyway, not quite what I was planning. Hey guys. Oh, bouncing off each other now. Oh, another piece of iron. Come on, give me a carrot. Give me a carrot. Wait, weirdly, he's not... Oh. He didn't do it to me then. Like, as I hit him with the sword. Which is strange. Only with the bow. That's interesting. Did not know that was even a thing. I knew it was a thing. I didn't think it was a thing only for bows. Weirdly enough. A spider jockey! Look at that in the distance. I wish I could zoom in, but you can see there's a bunch of creepers right over here. Right, there you go. I'll get rid of my PO, like my taskbar. You can see, yeah, you can see that. There's a little spider who's moving at the same time as a skeleton. So that's like a 1 in 100 chance for a spider and a skeleton to spawn on the same block, and they run around as a spider jockey. Pretty sick. Oh, what? On top of the base? Is it? Oh, well, I guess that's why you sometimes let it strategically be night, because then you can find out there's very much literally a gap on top of my roof, which is a pretty bad place to have a gap. As in, I don't think it gets worse than that. Okay, well, it does get worse than that, but, you know, that's pretty bad. Oh, skeleton at the top of the pyramid. I mean, it literally I kind of regret actually not doing this sooner. Because it's made my fishing more interesting. It's made my experience more interesting already. I was kind of getting bored of sleeping through every single day, so it does make a lot of sense. Like, this is the excitement of hardcore, you know? There's stuff spawning everywhere, trying to kill you. Look at this, we got 4 zombies chasing us. Five zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got chainmail on as well. So I don't think I believe chainmail was going to be a part of the game, like, in the survival experience, but then they got rid of it and never brought it back. So it's now just, the only way you can get it is either creative, or funny enough, through zombie drops. Who would have thought? Hey guys. I'm gonna drop down. Oh, not that far down. Nice. Oh, no, 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 sir. You can stay away. Hello, buddy. You, my friend, are not welcome. Baby zombies, I'm telling you. We've already seen one in this episode. Pain. Pain. Pure pain. You can't hit them. They're so small. I mean, it looks like we're going down. There we go. Seriously. I'm not dealing with those. Also, there's more Endermen spawning. We are seriously, if we keep going like this, we're going to hit the Enderman goal very fast. Can I just make sure I track them? Did I grab him? I don't think I did. You've got to really, really look at him in the eyes. Can't do that. Or can I? Did he just teleport? Oh, no. You know what this is? Constant paranoia fear that this Enderman's now after me forever. And I'll never know. Hello? Oh, no. I don't think he's after me. Like The Walking Dead. I only saw like 2 episodes. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Nothing. No chainmail. Give me the good stuff. Now I'm seriously worried that I think that Enderman teleported away. I think you normally hear the aggro sound. Or if I would see him within seconds. I think he just teleported away. I think I was too far away. And I'm saying I think, because I don't know anymore. I'm very scared. Look at these guys, poor walking speed. Look at that. How do they stand a chance in the water? $12. Woof. Pretty close. Pretty close. Don't swap it with anything. I am actually tempted on the map to actually just, like, boat around and double-check the biomes of every place and see if there's actually, like, a jungle biome, like, hiding at the back somewhere. Very possible. Because I actually put up this bedrock wall on this eastern side here. I actually put that up. That was not a map thing. What I actually had happen to my map was... It's, like, it was supposed to be generated so that forever and ever and ever on that direction, or every direction, was just water, but... The map generation would stop, and then it would actually just regenerate like a normal world. So a normal world lives beyond that wall. But you never know, because I blocked it up. 5 lily pads. What is going on? No enchanting books. 5 lily pads. Who had that on the bingo cards? Goodness me. Pufferfish. Alright. Nice. I did use 1 arrow in the night. Thank you. Crazy. We're coming to the end of this episode already. But truly, we're getting there with this series. We are getting there. We've got grass on that island, on the main island, that would spawn animals if it grows into grass, if we're nearby. Obviously, we're not nearby, so that's okay. We have been doing lots of fishing here. Trying to get mending or something of the sort. We've been killing Endermen. We're up to 3 Ender Pearls. The no sleeping challenge has been interesting. And spiced things up big time. And, yep, creeper behind me there indicates that we are getting closer and closer to these mob drop goals. In fact, we're honestly nearly there, which is exceptionally encouraging. Like the rotten flesh, we're basically there, which I didn't think was going to win the race, but funny enough, it actually has here. I think it might be the first one to get done, which might take a challenge off for us here. Assuming that I don't get blown up by a rogue creeper who's hanging around being like, hey, I've been waiting for you to do this, man. Ooh, not quite. It's still not quite. The race is still going. It is very much favorite to win, though. Rotten Flesh. It needs 11. Gunpowder needs 9. Which I think Gunpowder is still quite a lot more rare than Rotten Flesh. Okay, Rotten Flesh, yep. As expected. No drop, though. No dice. I'm going to need to make another stone sword. I don't have any cobble on me, though. Don't worry about how much we've got down here, though. Look at this. No shortage down here. Do not worry. Oop. Very nice. Bone. Back in the race. Yeah, that doesn't count. Stone sword again. Oop. Another dude with armor. Oh, he drops it too! Oh, creeper nearly blew up. Oh, he drops 2 pieces as well. Look at that. Oh, it's very tight. Across all 3. Well, mainly across these 2. Bones, I think, is still a way off. But everyone, I think that's just about where the end of today's episode is, everyone. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more content such as this. Go check out my cricket stuff if you have not already. And keep following along the series because we are slowly and surely inching towards some really exciting challenges coming up very soon. We've got these 3 mob drop challenges, which are closing now towards the end of their completion, before we then build a massive bridge across to the other island to relocate our next base there, at least for now, as the rain starts to fall. So definitely stay tuned for more challenges and more exciting stuff coming soon. The hardcore element is very much still always in play. And until next time, everyone, take care.